It's an infinite carrot. I can just eat it forever. Hello everybody, this is Monomoto here once again with more TerraFirmaCraft, and I kind of realized that this house looks like crap. Well, it's not really the house itself, it's just kind of the location that it's in. I picked this spot because of the terrain, and just because this spot was flat, and that was a really bad idea, because basically... Okay, the only reason why I went over here is for these trees, and that turned out to be a really bad idea. Because there's no fresh water at all around here. I literally have to go to the entire other side of this island to get any fresh water. There's no stone that's advantageous to me over here. I mean, the firelight looks good. I like how the firelight looks, actually. I really like how it looks. There's not nearly enough room over here. There's not enough flat area to build any more houses or anything. There's just nothing beneficial for me over here anymore. So, I need to... my plan is, at least, I don't really need to, but I will really, really want to move all the way over here. Where is it? There is a plain section of this island somewhere. There it is. You can see it a little bit. Right over there. It's a giant flat area. And I want to move my house over there and build a blacksmith house and a couple extra buildings so that I don't have to just do what I'm doing all the time and stuff like that. So I'm going to move over here. And also a very interesting thing is I have an infinite carrot. I don't know how this happened. But apparently I ate this so that it had like exactly 0 ounces left or something, but it's still here and I can eat it an infinite amount of times. What I'm really wondering is if... Wow, I think this is actually... I think this is actually increasing my vegetable amount. I have an infinite carrot. What in the world? Or maybe that's just, I think that's probably just a placebo effect, but I think that it's doing something for my vegetable meter. And if it was, that would be so cheap. I don't know, like, it's an infinite carrot. I can just eat it forever. I have no idea how that happened. I really don't. But I'm just gonna throw this away. I mean, I don't really know what to do with it. It doesn't give me any hunger. It doesn't give me anything. It's just here infinitely. It doesn't even show an ounces amount like everything else does. It just has blankness there. So, my plan for this new house is... My main one that I'm gonna be living in is gonna have... It's gonna have more than one room. I know that, because, like... I'm so used to having houses in Minecraft that have one room. I'm thinking of doing it more traditionally as to what you would have in, like, real life, where instead of just having, like, this one room, like I see most of the times, I think that I'll have, like, an entrance door, and then a room you walk in, and then a couple extra rooms for extra stuff. I haven't decided yet. And then the blacksmith room is going to be focused more on just one big area with... I know it's going to be mainly made out of bricks, and if I talk too long, that happens. But I know that I like the look of these firelight bricks, so I'm going to be using those for the blacksmith thing, and maybe a little bit of the normal house too. But I will see you over here. So this is going to be the area that I'm building my new house in. Or it should be, at least, because there's... I think I should still turn my brightness up. If you noticed, I was able to fix the weird error that was going on, where the whole entire thing got darkened up by a ridiculous amount, because Sony Vegas Pro is just weird like that. So, the reason why I'm picking this area is because it has a lot of flatness right here, which I can do building on. I already hear a freaking zombie that's about to rip my face off from behind. It's gonna rip my face off through the back of my head. That's how zombies work. So, this river is filled with fresh water, so that's really good. I won't have to take a trip across halfway over to the end of the island just to get fresh water anymore. There is a fruit tree right here, which means that this area is good for growing things in, which is exactly what I need considering that I haven't ever actually had a full area to grow my crops in. I have 10 double chests here, so there shouldn't really be a problem with transferring any of my stuff, and my cat is right next to me right now. I really hope that you don't get in the way of my monitor, because something like this could happen and a zombie could run right into the back of my head and pull my face off. So yeah. Now, as I did with my old house, I'm keeping this here. I'm not just gonna make this disappear into nothing or destroy it or something like that. It's just I picked a terrible area for this house. Has no resources that I need. It's filled with bismuthinite because of the fact that the stone is a certain type, and I don't need bismuthinite anymore. So yeah, that's why I'm moving. I still have this anvil. I don't know what to do with it. You can't put them in chests, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna keep it, though. I also have more wrought iron. I actually turned it into ingots, and I took the liberty of making a flint and steel, which I believe is in the other chest right now. So there's that. Anyway, this is one of the last trips I'm going to be making back. The only other one that I have is to basically strip the house of everything that it has, including the bushes and the little grindy thing. I can't remember what it's called right now. The corn. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. That's just what I'm going to call it for now. Hey dear, you're going to die soon. Thought you might want to know that, because there's no use for deer at this point other than just killing them when you see them, because, like, you can't breed them. Ooh, sphalerite. I should probably, like, put a little torch around this so that I can tell that there's sphalerite there, because I might need sphalerite soon. I know I have a lot of bismuthinite. I can go back to my original island to get a lot of copper, or I know that I found some copper on this island somewhere, and it was near over here. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna put the rest of this stuff in here. Except for this water jug. I want that, because I want to be able to breathe. Breathe. I mean, I want to be able to drink. I don't breathe in water. What are you talking about, man? You're crazy. So, this olive tree right here, I know this is an olive tree only because I got a ton of saplings from it. This has never grown anything for me. I just keep stripping it of its branches, and I think the only season that it grows stuff in is summer, because that's the only season I haven't been on this island for, which means that that's the only season I haven't seen anything grow in there. There is a quite big ravine right here that I am not too fond of having right next to my feet, but I guess for now I'm gonna have to have it there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm actually gonna have to set up a tree farm and stuff before I do this new house, because I want different wood types, and that might be a little bit difficult to get. What are these? I want to know what these are. Ooh, that's blueberries. I want some blueberries. Okay, so I know that's not how you pronounce it, by the way. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm just kind of one. So, I'm going to obviously take all this wood with me, but first of all and foremost, I need this bellows. It took so long to get that. I don't know what tool you mine this with. I don't even know if you can mine it with anything. Honestly, this hammer is pointless. I'm just gonna it has like no durability left. Obviously, I'm gonna need to take the anvil. I don't really need this. There's 2 bowls in that. Yippee. I'm gonna need to take all of these. Alrighty, and I need to take this, obviously. This is one of the most important things that I need, is the bloomery, because I really, really, really don't want to have to make that again. That would be terrible if I did. I'm going to need to take this bed. I already took all the stuff from the chests. I'm going to need this wrought iron. I'm going to take this copper anvil for no apparent reason. I'm going to take all of these tools, also for no apparent reason. I'm going to take the tool racks. And, oh yeah, the corn. I need to take this. What? The tool racks are only stackable at 4? That's a little bit weird. Thought they were probably more than that. I'm going to need to take this barrel. And I think that's about it. The only time that I ever need to come back... Oh, wait a second. Oh, crap, I need to take the wood. That means I need 2 more return trips. So let me just go ahead and put all this stuff in here so that I can find this bismuthinite, which is very good, and take all of this wood back. So I said that bismuthinite was good, and that's because it was, but it's not exactly like I really needed it. But I want some closer to the surface, because I don't exactly like mucking around in the bottom part of the world, because it's a bit dangerous, a bit more dangerous than I need it to be. So this is the last time I should ever have to see this house. I know I said that about the other one, but then I went back there and mined copper. It's probably going to be the similar situation for this. So I'm just going to say, goodbye, house. I liked living in you, but now you're a piece of crap. So I'm going to move on and hopefully never see your ugly mug ever again. That was a heartwarming little speech, I know. This is my first night in a new area. And I'm excited because I might actually have a good house instead of, oh man, a good house. I haven't said that in a long time, which is why I'm really thinking about going back to vanilla Minecraft while I'm doing this at the same time, because I like to spend a little bit of time being completely overpowered with like 9 stacks of diamonds. But, you know, sometimes it's good to just go into the wilderness and watch the sun go down and sleep in a bed out in the middle of nowhere right next to 2 anvils, because that's exactly what my dream is, right? Oh. Ow. I don't... Why every single time I go to bed, it plays that little hurting animation when I wake up? It's like every single time I go to bed, I'm just like, ugh, when I wake up. Because that's the exact noise that I make when I get hurt, right? Oh. Okay, so now we've got this big, wide open area that we can just fool around in with a new house or whatever. And I don't exactly know what the design is going to be yet, but I do know, however, that I'm going to plant all of these tree saplings that I have in here. Not the fruit ones, though, because I want to find a special location for those ones. Where did I put my... There they are. So, that means the hickory, the oak, the ash, the chestnut, the willow, and the sycamore saplings. So I'm going to just put these in a little bit of a... kind of a weird area over here. It's really bothering me how much of this land is like uncoordinated with the rest of itself. Like there's just holes in the ground everywhere. Like look at this. How did this even happen? Look at all the holes in the ground. Why? So I'm thinking probably. You know, I didn't mean to have that many bubs, but once I started it was hard to stop. So let me just... Yeah, over here looks like a good location. So I'm just going to light this up a little bit so that the trees have a chance to grow. It looks like one of these stupid death traps is over here. Whoa, what? I don't like that at all. If that wasn't here, this would be the perfect location, but it's still good enough. So here are the ash saplings. I'm going to eventually get a more beneficial tree farm. Don't worry about that. But... I mean, like a more permanent one, kind of in a giant fenced-in area. I should probably plant these a little bit further apart from each other, just so I can get the maximum amount of saplings. I actually really like how the oak saplings are their old texture instead, because I like that texture better. I like all of the old textures better in Minecraft. The flint, yeah, the old gravel texture, the old everything texture. I just think they were better. It was better when it wasn't as realistic, which is kind of, hypocritical because I'm playing a mod pack that's supposed to be like super realistic. So this is gonna be a little bit bigger than I thought it was gonna be. This is gonna take up a lot of space. I sense a lot of temporary buildings because... Ooh, what are these? Oh, these are winter... Are these bunchberry bushes? Yeah, these are wintergreen bushes, I mean. So... I still have the willow and the sycamore saplings. I don't know where to put these. I'm going to put the sycamore ones right around here. All I know is that trees have to have at least a light level of, I think, like... It's either 11 or 9. I realize there's probably a little bit big a difference there to just be guessing. But I'm just going to guess anyway, because whatever. So let me just plant this right there, and then... right there. I think it's probably 11, which means that this isn't in a good spot. Let's just put it there. Okay, so now this giant field of trees should be mature in about 7 or 8 days, but for now, I'm just gonna have to come up with a certain pattern for my house. I really want to build the different wood types. What does the spruce wood look like? I want to see. I know I have some in a pile over here. Yeah, this is spruce. What does this look like? I really want to see. I'm not going to do the whole entire thing. I'm just going to do half of it. So what do the planks look like? Oh! That actually looks really awesome. I did not expect spruce to look like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and get as many spruce trees growing as I possibly can. Although, where are the spruce... I had spruce saplings. Did I even... No. Where the heck are they? Okay, I don't know where the heck the spruce saplings are. That's a little bit concerning, because I actually really like how the spruce looks, but I noticed I also forgot to plant these white cedar saplings, so I'm just gonna plant them right now. So I'm gonna plant this one a little bit closer to the torch. There we go. I really, really liked how the... Oh, crap! You know what I did? I forgot to... Oh, no. I left them over at the house. That's why I don't have them. Alright, come here, you little weirdos. I need you back over at my house because you look amazing. My house. Did I just say my house? It's just like a giant open area of death and destruction and chests. Which now I have pretty much ran out of flux, which means that I have to walk all the way back over here again. You know that time when I said this was the last time I had to go back to my house? I was lying a lot. What? Strawberries? I haven't even seen any strawberries yet. Wow, okay then. That's a little bit odd. There's just one strawberry bush over here. But this is like the weirdest boulder I've ever seen. It's like 3/4 phyllite and then like a little bit of limestone over here. But limestone is exactly what I need because it's a flux rock and you can turn it into flux, which means it's a flux rock, which I just said, so I shouldn't need to further explain it. And if you're wondering why I wanted flux so much, it's because, well, you can use it to make bricks, and I'm going to be making a lot of bricks by making this lime water like this. And then you put the lime water and sand. I need sand. I'm forgetting the recipe already, and I just started. I'm great at this game. So, where's the sand? I know I have sand. Don't trick me into thinking I don't. Wow, I literally had to type sand in down there to find the sand. Because, like, if you double-click this and write something in it, it actually, like, tracks it in your inventory, which is cool. I like that. So, here it is. I finally found it, and now I lost track of it again. Oh, there it is. So, you just put sand over here, and you do this, and it makes mortar. Mortar, 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 mortar. And then, what you have to do is you have to take these rocks, and you have to chisel them into bricks. Which that actually used up a lot of durability. I was not thinking it would use up that much. And then you just drag this, and that's actually enough for a lot of bricks. I don't think I need that many of these phyllite bricks, but hey, I'm still gonna use them. So, okay, so I kinda got a little base plate down here of what I want the house to look like. I said it was gonna have multiple rooms, and I was not lying. I am sometimes a man of my word. Sometimes, not most times, but this time I was. So I made multiple rooms. These are phyllite bricks. I'm debating on what type of wood that I should use for it now, because I am going to encompass the stone with some type of wood and make the walls out of it, and I want it to go with it as best as it possibly can. And I actually looked at the spruce planks, and it seems like these go with this stuff really well, but I don't have nearly enough of it to make a big house thing out of it. I actually only have... I'm never ever going to use these logs, so I might as well just cut them up right now into planks. I only have about 29 of them. So, yeah. I have way more of the other planks than I do of these. But I don't know which one I should go with. Alright, here is the prototype for the new area. It's not complete yet, obviously. It doesn't even have walls or anything. I actually had to make a temporary forge just so I can make another chisel. This one's not broken. I just thought it was, apparently, but then it was in my inventory, so now I feel dumb. But, you know, that happens all the time. So, I'm gonna take this out of this room. It's not just gonna be a random bellows hole in the middle of the room. I don't quite like the color of this wood, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it for now. I think I'll change it out eventually. I've got a little bit of a plank art on these windows, so that's cool. I think that this is gonna be one of the two rooms in here. I think probably this one is gonna be a charcoal room, and what I mean by that is I'm gonna have a fire pit in the middle of this room where this bellows is right now. I should probably break this. Where the bellows was right there. And I'm just going to get charcoal from it. And the other room is probably going to be my wood storage room. And then the room behind my bed, which I'm going to put in soon after this. Is this breaking? Oh, well, I guess I just had to break the side block. Wasn't that big of a deal, I thought. I was panicking for a moment because I thought maybe, which means this window isn't going to be here anyway. This one is glitchy too because it's facing the wrong direction that plank art should be facing. So this is going to be my storage room for my chests and stuff back here. This is just going to be my main walkway, maybe some tool racks over here. Stuff like that. And then I'm going to build another building probably somewhere over here that's going to be my blacksmith place. Okay, so now that I have this little walkway thing, you would not believe how hard it is to make stairs, upside down stairs in here. See, I actually had to sculpt out this entire block just to make an upside down stair. They really need to add that as a default template for this because, man, that was too difficult for its own good. So, sadly, I think that's actually all the time I have for this part. It's not all the time I have, but I'm assuming I'm cutting close to the time limit. That I could have worded that a little bit better, but this house is actually turning out better than I thought it was going to. So, thank you so much for watching my video, and until next time, because next time is gonna be great.